Hi everybody, my name is RayChan13. I am drawing today with a program known as Clip Studio Paint, as well as using the Wacom Intuos Pro Medium, and I am drawing my character Rei Mizaki from my original story, Crystal Beast. Now, I've drawn her multiple times for this project a long time ago, but now I just don't really have the time to do the original project. However, I do still like drawing her, so I figured she would be really good for drawing today for the how I draw, how I color. So at first I start with a basic sketch layer with the dark pencil tool in Clip Studio and the stabilization all the way down to 0. Then after that I go into the inking layer with a G pen stabilization all the way up because I don't trust myself, and then I go in with basic color. Now I start with a flat layer first with my coloring because I rather get used to the shading and everything, and having a flat surface is better than going ham on full color detail. So I usually start with the skin tone, add the hair, eyes, white irises, or the white parts of the eyes, and accessories and clothings. Next I go to the multiply layer and clip it to a layer above the skin and go all the way to the black to add the shading to the skin tone, and it makes it nice and poppy. Sometimes I will add the white like I am here in the video, but I honestly dislike that very much and I might delete it later. Next I use a custom brush that looks like hair. I can't speak whatever brush it is because it is in Korean, I believe. So I use that and the opacity layer with black and white to do the highlights and shadowing of the character. Next I also use a little gem with an overlay layer because I didn't want to get too fancy on the gem. The eyes are really easy. I start with a dark color on top and then a light one down below, which then I blur it. Then I go to a layer above the inking layer and put white to it, add the highlights. Then I go in with a darker layer and a lighter brown to make it pop a little more. I pause a lot during my art because my mom and grandma need me a lot, so I excuse myself and do something else. I wanted to see what would happen if I add a white highlight to the hair. It didn't really matter much, so that's that. And then I add a glow effect to the eyes and the gem. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate all your help.